Good day, everyone. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Thanks for dropping by and checking it out. Well, today I was supposed to be boiling sap and collecting sap for maple syrup, but the temperatures are still not behaving, and I'm hoping in the next 2 days they kind of warm up and the sap starts flowing again. Anyways, I'm in the barn here, and what we have here is a little area where we're going to be building a new chicken coop here. From previous videos, if you've seen them, you know that we made a chicken brooder here, and it is full of chickens and quail that need to be moved out fairly soon. He's super friendly. Every time I come in, he's always, or she is, they always say, hello. We got little quails here, more quails here, and there's chickens here. These guys are pretty friendly too. These guys are pretty skitterish though. So the plan is I need to get some of this started while I'm not doing any maple syrup, so that we have a place to put them. The first project I'm going to try getting first is probably moving this stuff out of the way. I need to dig a little trench here and put some wood about a foot down so nothing can get underneath there, because there's a bit of a gap there. And I'm sure there's animals that will probably try to get in once in a while. And then as well, we need to put some plywood along the back fence or back barn wall here. There's just gaps here. We want to kind of prevent the wind from blowing in on windy days in the winter, so it's not so cold for the animals in the winter, and just try to keep it a bit warmer. So what I'll do first quickly, I'll get the stuff pulled apart, and then we'll show you some digging and putting up some boards. So I've got everything cleared out here. So I probably have to go down about a foot or so to make sure that the wood will be going down deep enough to block anything from wanting to dig in. Now I don't have to go out very far because I'm just going to use some plywood, 3/4 inch most likely. And I just want to prevent all critters. We have the guardian livestock dogs outside, so they should be doing a fairly good job of preventing anything from wanting to get too close to us here. I'll be back in a minute when dust settles. Otherwise I'll be sneezing. The ground's still a bit frozen there in the corner there, so I might have to grab something just to get a bit deeper. Never built this, put everything off centered, so I might have to cut a few boards just to make sure that they're all lined up properly and all the gaps are filled. And I think the neighbor said there's a groundhog living in there, so there was this big piece of wood over there that I'm sure I'll have to probably leave over top so he doesn't come in. Last thing you want coming in is a groundhog with your chickens or foxes or anything else like that. So once I figure some wood cut for this, we'll get this all sorted out and show you what we're going to do here. We got the boards cut here to block up the holes there, and then we'll just backfill it quickly with a little bit of dirt. And the idea is hopefully down the road we're going to lay concrete here so that nothing can really get in. This is just a quick fix for now. Isn't it, Farm Girl? Yeah. Farm Girl's got a headache today. So here we go. We'll get this fixed up. And then once we get that done, we need to remove these ladder steps here. We'll put some board along there as well, and slowly make our way down to the far end. Oh, check out the little rabbits. They're so cute. Hello, little rabbits. I love watching them drink. It's hilarious. Okay, back to work. And a piece of our plywood we got for free. We got lots of free materials from a certain place. I was going to stick a 2x4 up here just to secure it in nicely. And then we'll work our way down here with all the plywood we have. It's not a whole lot of it. There's just enough to probably get some on the bottom, and we'll be good to go. There we go. And then that way, prevent anything from getting in through the side there. This is not exactly the best thing. Let's grab some screws. We'll pop her in. Okay, so next we'll just screw them onto the wall here, and we'll be good to go. First piece is up. Just gonna grab some more, and then we'll slip some behind there. Hopefully it fits perfectly that we don't have to move our cages, and then it should be nice. And of course this wood's probably not square, so we're gonna have to, that should be okay like that, eh? I can just kind of overlap. I can overlap a bit there. Yeah, that works. There we go, it's coming along nicely. We'll grab the next board and move our way down. We've got most of the bottom pieces on here. I just need to secure the last two pieces here. And then I need to, we need to try to get the top pieces done as well. And then figure out how to frame all this other stuff in. All right, I'm back at it again today. I can only do so much work in the barn because the dust really bugs my allergies with the hay and all the other dust kicking up. So day 2 of the build, I'm hoping to get most of this wall put up with the boards. I just cut this piece this morning. So we'll pop this bad boy on quickly here. It's not gonna look pretty, but it's gonna be functional for what we need. Pretty much just using whatever we find laying around the farm here. Realistically, I didn't really want to put boards up here, but we kind of need it as there's cracks in the boards on the other side. So we're just trying to prevent the draft in the winter time when there's cold winds, just keep the chickens a bit warmer. And as well too, if we didn't put these boards up, because there's a gap between here and the back, the chickens would probably just jump up here and then fall in and get stuck. So we don't need any stuck chickens. Okay, so I'm gonna get the next few pieces cut, and I gotta do a small one between the rabbit cage and there, and then we'll get that next step all worked out. Making good progress here. I got boards all the way across here now. I just gotta screw that one in and get one more in the far corner there. Then we should be pretty good for along here. It's coming along quite nicely now. I've got this side all finished now. Not the prettiest thing, like I said. I have to patch up a few holes there. I might put another piece just across the top here, just to level it out. And then got all down there finished. So the idea, what we're gonna do is use this metal sheeting here, roofing, as sides for here. For the front, we'll probably do one side. And we got an extra door here that came with the barn, or with the farm, that we'll use as well. And then she's probably gonna use page wire, or wire like this. Not sure what it's called, for the rest of the side and over the roof here to keep all the critters out. Probably do about this height. So we need to find some boards as well to put across to brace it with, and probably a few to go across the top as well. I'm not sure how we're gonna figure that out. Guess we'll probably need some kind of support somewhere along the way to hold it up. But once we get to that point, I'll let you know and show you how that's coming along. Probably be a few more days so we figure that all out. Side panel is up for here. So it's coming up far enough here that we should be able to get the metal from side to side. But what I'm doing right now is I've got a cedar log I'm digging a hole here, and there's a bit of frost in the ground. Obviously it's still winter time, or springtime almost. But I've just got some hot water here, try the heat gun. I kind of want to get it dug out, get the post in, so we can get this finished in the next week, because we got these birds. They need to be out of the coop there. They're getting too big for the cages and they need to start free ranging here. So I'm doing every effort I have. Unfortunately, I don't have a pole digger with me. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this with one of those. Shovel, hot water. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute, and I'll take a shovel back to it, and hopefully it thaws out the frost a little bit, enough I can get a few inches. Then we'll continue the process till we get down at least 1.5 feet, 2 feet to get the post in, that we can secure this too. Probably not the best way to do it, but that's how I know how to do it. So let's get this rocking. All right, I broke through the frost line, about 6 inches. What I did was, I got myself a pole pounder here from the barn with a T-square pole almost. It's more just like an angle bar. Stuck it in, popped her through the frost, water drained out. Now I just need to dig it a bit wider, a bit deeper, and the post is ready. There's always something on the farm you can use to do a job if you don't have the proper tools. You just wing it, and it seems to work. Okay, once I get this pole figured out, I just need to open the hole a bit bigger, a bit deeper. We'll be ready for the next step. Okay, I broke through with the post. Got down nice and deep, so I'm going to fill it in now, backfill it with the dirt. And that's what it's going to look like with the metal sheeting up the front there. And then we're going to do cage wire from there all the way up. And we'll do actually another post on the other side there, because this door is probably going to sit right here. So we can get in and out. And it's going to be, hopefully work really well. But it's probably going to take me another few more hours just to get this stuff all sorted out, take another hole and figure out where all this is going to go. Once we get to the next step here, I'll show you guys what it's looking like. So I guess my mic battery died on me, so I'm just going to quick voice over here. So I've got the metal sheeting attached to the front post there, and it's all secured in. And what we're working on now is framing in the door so that it's ready to go. And it'll take us a few minutes just to get it all leveled up and get the board on the bottom of the door leveled properly so that it's going to open right. And then as well, we'll brace all four sides really well so that we can have it so it's nice and secure and it's not going to fall over on us. And as she hits me with the door, I stay standing like a true champ. So there we go. We'll get this all sorted out and show you how she looks when she's done. As I come around the back here, we're just getting the top 2x4 leveled up and secured to the post there, and then as well secured to the top of the door so that the door will stay standing, so that we can get it leveled up a little better, and then we can get it framed in. So this took us not too long to do this, but it worked fairly quickly and pretty easily. We are making good progress here. I've just started digging another hole for the next post here. And then what I've done now, I've just measured from here to there. And I need to go cut a piece of this metal here to 80 inches, which I've just measured out. I need to just grab the tin snips to cut that up. And I'm hoping to get that cut at least, and maybe if this ground thaws out where I put the water in the post hole, we can get that in today, and it's smooth sailing. We've got a lot done. I think Kristen might have a line on someone who does milling and try to get some offcuts of lumber, so it's cheaper than going to the lumber store to do some more of this framing for the wire for the front and top. I'll keep you guys updated as we progress here. It's coming along nicely, and I'll just show you the back here what we've done. I've braced it up here and here. What we're going to have to do is put another 2x4 to the very top here, and another brace along the front as well, so that holds it nice and snug. And then the same scenario over here too. Once the post goes up, 2x4s to brace it up, and we'll be laughing. So like I said, I'll keep you updated as we progress here. Came out this morning, so this is day 3 of working on this. And I got the side panel up here. Got a post in this morning, put a brace up here. So we're just working on finishing this off this morning when Kristen gets out to help me. She's gonna put a few braces there, a few there. And then I've got this board here. This might be a great place to put the nesting boxes, I think. One of the guys down the street, his cousin has a sawmill, so he told us to contact him and probably get a whole bunch of 2x4s for like $250. Instead of paying the outrageous prices right now. I think like $12 for a pressure treated piece of plywood or 2x4 for 8 feet, which is ridiculous. So once we get that wood, hopefully we can get in the next few weeks, or hopefully next week, and we can finish putting the cross beams up here, and then put the cross beams across for the roof, for the mesh we're gonna get, and we'll be ready to go. So this is coming along quite well, a lot faster and quicker than I thought. And I decided I'd stick with these cedar posts that our neighbor gave us because he's a logger, and kind of keep it sort of barn themed instead of just using more 2x4s, because it's probably going to be a lot more stable with these and won't rot like a 2x4 would. Although we're inside here, probably won't rot anyways for quite a number of years. And right behind us right now, I don't know if I showed you the other day, we got 2 Rex rabbits here. They're super soft. People use these guys to for meat, but then also use their pelts for pillows and things because they're extremely soft. And then here's the Celadon quail we have. You may have seen my previous videos, may have seen these guys. Hopefully they'll be laying eggs in a week or two. And we got some meat rabbits over here. They're so cute. I like listening to them eat and munch away. They make the funny little noises. There we go. All right, once we get this progress going on here, I'll show you how it's all faring up and how it's gonna come along.
Wire up on this side anyway.
And then what we're gonna do is some more 2x4s on the bottom there just to solid in, because she wants to put some concrete down there later on. And then once we get that in, then we'll put up this wire. What kind of wire is this? I always forget what it's called. The hardware cloth we're using, so that nothing can get in to the chicken coop here. So we'll get this finished up here, and we'll show you putting up the hardware cloth here. Come along nicely, I think. Not too bad for engineered work. Okay, we got it all framed in here. Looking wonderful. Kristen's just getting the wire ready here. We just need to trim it down a bit, get some staples and staple it in. I'll show you that process as we do that. We'll just get it all unwrapped and untangled first here. Yeah, so far this project cost us nothing. The wood came from logging. This came from somewhere else, I can't say. The door was left here. Wire was left here. And this you got for free somewhere, didn't you? The tin? Yeah, so pretty much it's been a free project. Probably spend maybe 50 bucks on the wood for the roofing and some wire. Probably like a $100 project. Not too bad. Okay, we can finish hammering those in.
More than 100 bucks a roll.
Making good progress now. I just hung the other piece of wire up along here. I was doing it by myself, so I was trying to figure out how to hang it by myself without it flopping everywhere. So I was kind of smart this morning. What I did was pop 3 screws in the top here, so that I could just hang the wire on top, and I could just staple along. Now I can take the screws out and just finish popping a few staples in here, and then I think we're ready to move the chickens into the new home because they're way too big for their old little brooder there. Once we get them started to move in, we'll show you them being moved. We're about to move some chickens into this new coop area, but what I did, I noticed there was a hole dug here, which was not there this morning. So what I did was I just dug the hole out, buried some more of this wire, another ½ foot down, and hopefully that prevents it from coming back. But what we're gonna do is that let's do 3 or 4 chickens right now and see what happens, because if something gets in overnight, we've lost 3 chickens, not like all 90 chickens. So which chickens do you think you want to try out? You should get these guys, they're more squirrely. Okay, well let's find the rooster ones.
These guys are getting too big, so
She's my favorite one. We can't let her go first. The one right in front of your face. Oh, look at him. Oh, sec, I can't do this with one hand. Come on, let's go low, rooster. There you go. Look, you're good. Your new home. Enjoy. There you go. 1 down. We'll do 2 more, I think.
You like the white one though too, don't you?
Which white one?
That one?
One of them, yeah. I think. I can't remember. I think, yeah, the white. Keep the white one. I like the white one. There you go. Here you go, little chicky chick. You're a lot more quieter than the other guy. Say hi to everybody. Say hello. Okay. We'll pop him in here with his friend. And one more. Moving the chickens into their new coop. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video of building the chicken coop there. Once I finish it off with the roofing, I'll show you that process as well. But don't forget, hit that subscribe button, share it around, and hope you guys have a great start to your spring season so far. We'll see you out there.